Ever wondered which creatures defy the boundaries of time? Seemingly untouched by the passage of years, the longest living animals in the world possess remarkable adaptations that enable them to delay and sometimes even halt or reverse the aging process. While humans may have a perceived maximum lifespan of around 150 years, this pales in comparison to the centuries and even millennia that certain animals endure. From the merely old to the truly ancient, let's explore 13 of the world's longest living animals. Saltwater crocodiles, Crocodylus porosus, typically exceed 70 years if they reach adulthood. Accurate information on their maximum lifespan is largely lacking. However, records of two exceptionally long-lived crocs suggest they can live to over 120 years. One such example is Cassius, recognized as the largest captive crocodile globally, with an estimated age of up to 120 years. Captured in 1984 on a cattle ranch southwest of Darwin, Australia, Cassius has resided at the Marineland Crocodile Park on Green Island since then. Upon capture, he measured 16 feet, 10 inches, 5.13 meters, prompting experts to speculate his age to be between 30 and 80 years. By 2023, Cassius was believed to have reached the remarkable age of up to 120 years. Notably, Cassius continues to grow, providing invaluable insights to scientists studying longevity in crocodiles. Yet another enduring saltwater crocodile is Mr. Freshie, whose lifespan experts estimate to be between 120 and 140 years. Mr. Freshie was captured in North Queensland by Steve Irwin and his father in 1970, subsequently finding residence at the Australia Zoo for 4 decades until his passing in 2010. Remarkably, he was believed to be approximately 100 years old at the time of capture. Seychelles giant tortoise. Tortoises have gained renown for their impressive longevity. The title of the oldest living land animal belongs to Jonathan, a Seychelles giant tortoise, Aldebrachales gigantea hololissa, estimated to be 190 years old. Residing on the island of St. Helena in the South Atlantic Ocean, Jonathan's journey began when he was brought there by individuals from the Seychelles in 1882. While Jonathan's precise age remains an estimate, a photograph taken between 1882 and 1886 reveals that he was already fully mature, indicating he was at least 50 years old during the late 19th century. Guinness World Records declared Jonathan as the longest-lived tortoise on January 12, 2022. The longevity of giant tortoises serves a crucial purpose in their reproductive cycle. By living for extended periods, they can engage in repeated breeding cycles, ensuring the production of a significant number of eggs. This strategy is essential as many of their eggs fall prey to predators. Additionally, their ability to efficiently eliminate damaged cells, which typically degrade with age, likely contributes to their exceptional lifespan. Red sea urchins, Strongylocentrotus franciscanus. The largest of all sea urchins, round invertebrates covered in spines. They inhabit the shallow coastal waters stretching from California to Alaska in North America, where they primarily feed on marine vegetation, as documented by Oregon State University. Initially, researchers presumed that red sea urchins experienced rapid growth and had relatively short lifespans of up to approximately 10 years. However, as scientists delved deeper into the species biology, they uncovered that these urchins actually undergo exceedingly slow growth and, in certain habitats, can persist for centuries if they manage to evade predators, diseases, and human fishing activities. Research indicates that red sea urchins residing off the coasts of Washington and Alaska likely exceed 100 years in lifespan, while the most aged individuals found in British Columbia, Canada, may reach approximately 200 years old. Bowhead whales, Balena mysticatus, holds the title for the longest living mammals. While the precise duration of their life cycle remains elusive, evidence from stone harpoon tips discovered in some harvested specimens strongly suggests they comfortably surpass the century mark and potentially exceed 200 years. Investigating these long-lived whales offers valuable insights into strategies for extending human lifespan. Rough-eye rockfish, Sebastes aludianus, stands among the most long-lived fish species, boasting a maximum lifespan of at least 205 years, as documented by the Washington Department of Fish and Wildlife. These pink or brown-hued fish inhabit the Pacific Ocean, ranging from California to Japan. Growing up to 38 inches, 97 centimeters, in length, they sustain themselves by preying on other marine creatures such as shrimp and smaller fish. A comprehensive study published in the journal Science in 2021 delved into the genetic makeup of 88 rockfish species, including the rough-eye rockfish, unveiling genetic signatures associated with longevity. These include DNA repair pathways that potentially mitigate the risk of cancer. With an extended lifespan, rough-eye rockfish have the opportunity to grow larger and produce greater numbers of offspring. Freshwater pearl mussels, Margaritifera, are bivalves that filter particles of food from the water, primarily inhabiting rivers and streams. They are distributed across Europe and North America. The World Wildlife Fund for Nature reports the discovery of the oldest known freshwater pearl mussel, which reached the remarkable age of 280 years. These invertebrates owe their extended lifespans to their minimal metabolic rates. Regrettably, freshwater pearl mussels are classified as an endangered species. Their numbers are dwindling due to various human-induced factors, including habitat degradation and alterations in river ecosystems they rely on, as outlined by the International Union for Conservation of Nature. Greenland sharks, Soniosis microcephalus, inhabit the depths of the Arctic and North Atlantic Oceans. Growing up to 24 feet, 7.3 meters in length, they exhibit a varied diet that encompasses a range of marine creatures, including fish and marine mammals such as seals. A study published in the journal Science in 2016 examined eye tissue from Greenland sharks, offering insights into their extraordinary lifespan. The research estimated that these sharks could potentially live for a minimum of 272 years. In this study, the largest shark analyzed was approximated to be around 392 years old, with researchers proposing the possibility that some individuals may even reach ages of up to 512 years. Despite the inherent uncertainty in these age estimations, even the most conservative estimate of 272 years solidifies Greenland sharks as the longest living vertebrates on the planet. Tube worms, Escarpia laminate. Classified as invertebrates, thrive on the ocean floor. Within their tubes, bacteria facilitate the conversion of chemicals into sugars, which the tube worms absorb as nourishment. While some species inhabit environments around hydrothermal vents, the most enduring tube worms are situated in colder, more stable regions known as cold seeps, where chemical emissions emanate from crevices or fissures in the seafloor. A study published in the journal The Science of Nature in 2017 shed light on the longevity of Escarpia laminates, a species of cold seep tube worm found in the Gulf of Mexico. These tube worms typically achieve lifespans of up to 200 years, with certain individuals surpassing the remarkable age of 300 years. With their sluggish metabolism and limited natural threats, such as predators, tube worms have evolved to possess extensive lifespans. Ocean quahog clams, Arctica islandica, inhabit the North Atlantic Ocean. This marine species surpasses even the freshwater pearl mussel in longevity. In 2006, a remarkable discovery off the coast of Iceland unveiled an ocean quahog clam with an astonishing age of 507 years. This venerable clam earned the nickname Ming due to its birth year in 1499, coinciding with the reign of the Ming Dynasty in China, 1368 to 1644. In the colder waters surrounding Iceland, the ocean quahog experiences a decelerated metabolism, resulting in sluggish growth and the potential for lifespans extending beyond 507 years. Black coral Antipitherians. Resembling vibrant underwater formations, consist not of rocks or plants, but rather the exoskeletons of tiny invertebrates known as polyps. These polyps continuously proliferate and regenerate, generating genetically identical copies of themselves. Over time, this process results in the gradual enlargement of the coral exoskeleton structure. Thus, corals are composed of numerous identical organisms, rather than functioning as individual entities, making their lifespan a collaborative endeavor. Glass sponge, Monorhopis chuni. Akin to corals, consist of colonies of animals and can endure for millennia. Glass sponges rank among the most long-lived sponge species on the planet. Typically inhabiting the depths of the ocean, these sponges possess skeletons resembling glass, from which they derive their name. In a study published in the journal Chemical Geology in 2012, researchers estimated that a glass sponge of the species, Monorhopis chuni, had reached approximately 11,000 years in age. It's conceivable that certain other sponge species could attain even greater lifespans. Turritopsis dorni. Dubbed the immortal jellyfish, possesses the remarkable potential for perpetual life. Jellyfish begin their journey as larvae before settling on the seafloor and metamorphosing into polyps. These polyps subsequently give rise to free-swimming medusas, or jellyfish. However, mature Turritopsis dohrnii exhibit a unique ability. They can revert back to polyp form if they sustain physical injury or face starvation. Later, they can resume their jellyfish phase. Native to the Mediterranean Sea, these jellyfish can execute this life cycle reversal multiple times, theoretically evading death from old age under optimal circumstances, as suggested by the Natural History Museum in London. Turritopsis dohrnii is preyed upon by various creatures such as fish or may succumb to other environmental factors, thereby preventing the realization of true immortality. Hydra. A cluster of diminutive invertebrates sporting soft bodies that bear a slight resemblance to jellyfish, shares a remarkable trait with Turritopsis dohrnii, have the potential to live forever. Comprising predominantly of stem cells, these invertebrates engage in continuous regeneration through duplication or cloning, thus mitigating the effects of aging. Consequently, they exhibit a lack of deterioration as they mature. While they do succumb to natural perils like predators and disease, in the absence of these external threats, they could theoretically perpetually renew themselves. They appear impervious to the effects of aging, hence the possibility of their immortality. As our exploration of the world's longest living animals comes to a close, it's evident that these extraordinary creatures hold the keys to understanding longevity. Thank you all for watching. Please subscribe for more future contents. I will see you in the next one.